Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. In this video, I'll talk about Taurus season. And if you don't know me, hello, I'm Verena. I work on basis of evolutionary astrology, somatic experiencing, and my own intuition. And before I share more about Taurus season, I want to invite you to a new free offering of mine. Come to my free Clear and Aligned workshop on May 8th in German language, on May 9th in English language. And this workshop, in the free workshop, I share astrosomatic insights and tangible tips for sensitive and intuitive persons like you to go from confusion to clarity in an increasingly overwhelming world. So, this workshop will be packed with insights that help you to, become aware which are the reasons for maybe feeling a little bit overwhelmed and stressed, and also with some ways that I show you that might help you to get more clarity, more alignment. And many of the insights that I'll share in the workshop are really based on my own experience as a very sensitive, energetically open, neurospicy person with a fragile nervous system. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to share all of that with you. And at the end of the free Clear and Aligned workshop, I will be sharing more about my upcoming new astrosomatic membership, my Soul and Soma space. So another reason why it is super valuable to come to my Clear and Aligned workshop. Best way is to join live. Yes, there will be a recording, but if you are there live, you can be in contact with me. We will also do a somatic exercise to find more clarity and alignment. And at the end of the workshop, you can ask me all of your questions also in regard to my new upcoming membership. So my Soul and Soma space is my membership to help you as an intuitive, sensitive person to find ongoing guidance, to find support, to find like-minded people in an increasingly overwhelming world so that you truly, feel what you are here for. You get almost daily audio messages from me that you gain more and more insights what you are here for, and find ways to regulate your nervous system to take your body within these transformational times without getting distracted via social media. So my Soul and Soma space is a room for regulation and not for distraction. So you don't need social media, you don't need any platforms. Many of the content that I'm sharing is via audio message, so you can listen and tune in, and you don't need to zoom out or get completely distracted. But more about my Soul and Soma Space membership, you will learn more about that in my free Clear and Aligned workshop. And yeah, you find the link to sign up for the free workshop in the video description, and maybe when you are watching the video and it is already beginning of May, second half of May, then the Soul and Soma space has already opened and you can already sign up and join my astrosomatic membership. Okay, let's dive into Taurus season. I mean, I already said it, transformation, gaining clarity on the way. I think I don't tell you something new when I now say that we are in a phase of shedding skins, of unboxing, of deep transformation. Especially since the North Node moved into Pisces, there is so much about releasing, trusting, surrendering everything that is no longer true to you and your core and your true essence. becomes stronger and stronger. And it is so important that you allow yourself to release all of the skins and rules and roles that are no longer true for you and no longer in alignment with you. And you need clarity and alignment for that. That is the reason why I'm giving the workshop and why I'm also creating the Soul and Soma space as a place for regulation within these transformative times, as a place where you can find support and guidance in a world that becomes increasingly overwhelming, and within your own processes of release and shedding skins and finding back to your true essence. And I think that especially now Taurus season. So Taurus is an earth sign. It's the first earth sign. It's the commitment of our soul to be in a body on planet Earth. That is Taurus in its essence. And I think that especially now during Taurus season, and then we have a full moon in Scorpio, which will be conjunct, which will be in opposition to Uranus. And during Taurus season, also Pluto stations retrograde. So it is a very transformative Taurus season. And with Taurus and Scorpio, we are always dealing with these opposites between transformation and security, the unknown versus the known. How much shedding skin can my body accept without freaking out? I'm talking about the nervous system. So I think that in these times of huge transformation and change, Taurus season can be an invitation for you, especially around the new moon in Taurus, which will happen. Oh, I can give you the dates. The new moon in Taurus will be on April 27th, Central European time, in 7°46 Taurus. And the full moon in Scorpio will be on May 12th, Central European time, in, let's see, 22:30 Scorpio. So I think that Taurus season invites us to really take our body with us. So to find rest and to slow down this process. That does not mean that you stop to release what is no longer true for you. That rather means that you find balance, or that you pendulate back into safety when you have the feeling that everything happens too fast, too quick, and it's overwhelming. So can you pendulate back into regulation? Can you tune in with your body and your nervous system within these times of change? And I think this is so important because not only you on an individual level unbox and shed your skins, also the world is in this process. And maybe you live in a country or in a region where it is really scary what happens outside. And it's really scary how many insecurities are popping up. And I think that on an individual level, it is so much quicker that we feel what is no longer true and that we awaken. But on a collective level, this whole process of awakening comes with a lot of growing pain and with a lot of maybe experiencing the need to experience something that is really not what we want, so that we can find out what we want. And I don't think that you are one of the persons who need to feel what you don't want because you are pretty awakened already, but that is not everyone. So I think there are these overwhelming situations in the outside that come on top to your own changes and your own transformations in your personal life. So Taurus season is really this invitation to, to lean back a little bit and it's a yin sign to look inside, to take care of your body and to see what you need on a nervous system level, on a somatic level, to come back into regulation so that you can grow. So it's a lot about cultivating your base, cultivating your ground, cultivating your roots so that you can continue to grow and to release and to shed and to strengthen and come back to your true core and your essence. So there's a lot around this, what one of my somatic teachers, Luis Mujica, says, calls capacity versus desire. Capacity is Taurus, desire is Scorpio. So, and that's my interpretation of this phrase. Luis is no astrologer. So there is this, yes, you want to grow, you want to shed skins, but what is actually within your capacity? So what is, you always want to stretch your nervous system, but you don't want to stress it and overwhelm yourself by steps that you are going in too fast or too big. So can you titrate your transformation? Can you make baby steps? Can you maybe pendulate back into regulation before you continue your way? What is your natural pace? I think Taurus teaches us so much about appropriate timing. And Taurus is about the natural pace of our body, of our heartbeat, and the rhythm of the earth. And the rhythm of the earth and your heartbeat and the natural pace of your body is a completely different pace or speed than what our meritocracy sees as normal. So I think when you think you are slow, you are actually living in a natural pace. And our meritocracy pushes us forward in such a high speed, and even in personal development spaces, there's all about this quantum leaping and this toxic self-optimization, and don't self-sabotage, don't procrastinate. And self-sabotage and procrastination are often just the signs, the signals of your body that you are actually going a little bit too quick and that there wants to be looked at something, there wants to be a little more slowness and stability so that you can continue your way. So can you trust that it is safe for you to slow down? And I don't know if it is safe for you to slow down. I don't know what privileges you have or you don't have. I know that in some areas of my life, it is actually safe for me to slow down. And it is more about my own internal conditioning that tells me it is not safe. And in other areas of my life, it's maybe not so safe to slow down because we have Taurus earthy needs, like we need money in this world to survive. We need food and so on. So I don't say that it is easy. I just want to bring awareness to this question. Is it really important that you push and run? Or do you just think you need to because you are conditioned in this way? And from this from this topics around slowing down and pendulating back into regulation while you are in these transformational processes. I also feel that there is, especially with not only Pluto stationing retrograde, but also we have, especially in the first half of Taurus season, we have Mars and Leo in opposition to Pluto in Aquarius. And during the new moon is T-squaring both of them. So there is a T-square between the new moon, Mars, and Pluto. And I think there's something around in the field of things are not happening in the way we think they should. So you maybe want to create Mars and Leo, create something and have a certain idea around that. And you want to put that, you want to act upon that, but it's actually not happening the way you want to create it, or you want to live, or you want to do it. And I think that there is some blockage in the field or something where it is a little bit icky. And I think that it is very much about finding a flexible stability. So you can ask yourself, is it time to open up to new possibilities and to lean into the unknown, so that you say, okay, yeah, actually I wanted to create it that way, but it's not going like I think I wanted to let it go, and now I need to let it go. And I need to open up to new possibilities, and I need to be a little bit more flexible. And again, what does my nervous system need to lean into the unknown, to open up? North Node in Pisces, to new wonders, new magical opportunities. Maybe I don't know what's best for me. Maybe I need to release a little bit and be very creative in how I'm reaching my goal, or be very creative in what my goal is actually meant to be. So this might be an opportunity to, or this might be one way to deal with feelings of being blocked when things are not moving like they should. And also, I think there's another important way, and I cannot tell you what way is your way because I'm not you, because it also can be very important to actually not confuse flexibility with a toxic way of adaptation and fawning. So it might be time for you to stand your ground and to root into your values, Taurus, and to say, no, it's not about being stubborn. Again, flexible stability. But it is also not about letting go of all of your values and of your truth, and people please or fawn or do what others want you to do in order to find seemingly peace. So especially knowing that Venus just started a new 19-month-long cycle. You learn more about this in my Venus cycle and Aries workshop in the show notes. A new 19-month cycle in Aries. And during Taurus season, Venus will move from Pisces into Aries, and she's in a new phase conjunction with Saturn. So this all shows me, or this all just underlines what I'm already feeling, is that it's not the vibe any longer that you play small and that you repress what you are standing for, that you repress what feels important for you, that you repress your voice in order to make peace with everyone. That's not the vibe. So flexible stability might also know that you are standing your ground and that you are rooting into your values and that you are not people please and fawn and adapt and play small, but that you are really strengthening your resources, strengthening your sense of inner safety and of regulation and of grounding so that you can say yes and say no to the things that feel important for you and not say yes to the things that feel important for you and say no to what other people want from you. Because because you are in such a huge transformation and you are shedding skins, there are people outside that don't want you to grow, that don't want you to change because it makes them insecure. But that has nothing to do with you. That has something to do with them because they get activated or triggered or something else because they feel unsafe in their nervous system and they don't want you to change because that means that there's change in their life and that feels insecure. You are not doing what you always did. Oh, wow. That means that they need to change something. And that is scary for them. So they need to do a little bit of somatic experiencing and nervous system work. But that's not your problem, you know? So don't make yourself small to make other people feel safe. Oh, that's a good sentence. Don't make yourself small so that other people feel safe. Yeah, that's good. That's a very Venus and Aries cycle sentence. Yeah, I think that's a good point to end here because yeah, transformation, shedding skins, pendulating back into regulation. What is your natural pace? Capacity versus desire. Where do you need to tend more to your nervous system and a sense of inner safety so that you can continue to grow? When things are not happening like you think they should, is it time for you to be more open, to be more flexible, to lean into the unknown? Or is it time to ground, to stand your ground, to root into your values? Yeah, this image of flexible stability, the tree that is rooted into the ground, but is very flexible. When the wind comes, it can swing with the wind without losing the ground. So, and it's because it's not the vibe to completely, let everything go, what feels important and true for you in order to make what other people want from you. So it's not the vibe to fawn, it's not the vibe to toxically adapt or play small in order to make other people safe. And if you are a quote unquote people pleaser, just from a nervous system perspective, you know that if you have watched other videos of me or if you're more into somatics, fawning or people pleasing is just the protection mechanism of your nervous system because you have learned in the past that you are just safe or get love or security when you are doing what other people want you to do. So that is nothing to be ashamed of. It just means that you need maybe together with a somatic practitioner, the way is to find more safety inside of yourself so that your nervous system gets more regulated, and the need to please others so that you can feel safe, yeah, is less strong. Okay, but yeah, this is a completely other topic. Choose your battle wisely and don't let other people um, make you repressing your truth. And I'm already looking forward. So if you want to, of course, join my free Clear and Aligned workshop, link is in the video description. And if you are longing for ongoing support during Taurus season, then I highly recommend you to join my Soul and Soma space. So the Soul and Soma space again will open at the beginning of May. Maybe it has already opened. Then head to the video description and sign up, because there I'm one of the heart or the core of the Soul and Soma space is my Soul and Soma channel. It's a Telegram channel where just I send you messages, so it's not a confusing group chat. And I send you every 2 or 3 days very intuitive downloads, what I feel, what is in the field from an astrological, from an intuitive, from a channeled, from a somatic perspective. And that really helps you to gain more clarity about what you are feeling, what you are experiencing. You get somatic practices from me, you get meditations from me that really help you to find a place of regulation and of reflection inside of you. And this is so much more than just one video that I'm recording here at the beginning of Taurus season and telling you a little bit about what I think will happen or what I quote unquote see in the cosmos happening and what that reflects. So it's really in the Soul and Soma space, through the Soul and Soma channel, I really share in the here and now what I see, what I feel, what wants to come through me from my intuitive guidance, from my spirit guides to you, so that you gain more expansive perspective, so that you can reframe what you are experiencing and see the bigger picture, so that you can tune in with your own intuition to feel what is true for you and to find regulation. And as a Taurus sun, hello, that's me, with a lot of air and fire in their chart, that's also me, who has a very, very fragile nervous system and is neurospicy, you can be sure, I guarantee you, that I first will not overwhelm you with too many messages. And second, that the whole Solar and Soma space is free from social media manipulation and social media confusion. And also that I will invite you on a regular basis to pause and to slow down. Because that is what my Taurus sun teaches me. And that is so difficult for all of my air and fire and Aries and Gemini placements. I would love to see you in the free Clear and Aligned workshop on May 9th in English language, May 8th in German language. It will be recorded, so when you watch this video after the live workshop, you get the recording. And I would love to see you in the Soul and Soma space. It will be so awesome. And maybe you can already sign up, or you can get on my newsletter list where you get more information, or again, you come to the Clear and Aligned workshop where I share more about the Soul and Soma space, or you head to my website, www.verenaborell.com. It's in the video description, and there you find, when it's open, then you find the membership directly on my website. I'm looking forward to see you there, and I hope you have a regulated, grounded, and transformative and joyful Taurus season. Thank you for watching. And yeah, I would love to see your comments below the video. Please like the video, share the video. And if you are watching that not on my personal YouTube channel, I'm very grateful that you found this video, but then I invite you to check out my Verena Borell Astrology YouTube channel. Bye for now, and thanks for watching.